Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com. Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
Showcase Homes in Shippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, layout, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Keystone High School. Tonight it is Gatesman's Auto Body District 9 playoff volleyball here on exploreClarion.com. Mike Kalinowski along with Lexis Twentier. We got Brock Jordan up in the broadcast platform here at Keystone High School. Well, Lexis, it is semifinal night. The winners tonight will play on Thursday night for the District 9 championship. Tonight it is Keystone welcoming in Elk County Catholic. And the other semifinal game, it's up at Port Allegheny, as Clarion goes up to take on the Lady Gators. Two should be really exciting matches tonight. We got a great one here with ECC and Keystone.
Absolutely. Both matches will be exciting, of course. Clarion, a seasoned team in the district and the state playoffs, so I'm sure they're looking to continue that and make that state run. And Keystone, you go from almost not having a season to now potentially playing in the district championship game. And I'm sure they're excited to have had 2 home playoff games so far as well.
And, of course, Keystone still rolling along. They are undefeated on the season as they come into this semifinal match. And they certainly want to keep that rolling. Elk County Catholic would like nothing more than to dethrone those Keystone Panthers. But it's going to be a fight here at Keystone tonight. And you can already tell what kind of night it's going to be as the crowd really starting to filter in here. And I expect it to start to fill up, too, especially when football practice is over and all those guys get in here, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I was waiting to see the student section start filtering in. But, like you said, football practice, and I'm sure they're growing boys. They need to get something to eat before they can come in here. But Keystone always has a loud student section.
All right, we're going to take a quick time out. We're going to come back out to Keystone High School here momentarily, talk more about the match tonight and the teams involved. It is Elk County Catholic here at Keystone. It's Gatesman's Auto Body District 9 playoff volleyball. It's all right here on exploreClarion.com.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Fowler's Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fowler's Furniture.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than ShopTeamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at ShopTeamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. ShopTeamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net. Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox. PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
All right, welcome back here to Keystone High School. Tonight it is Gatesman's Auto Body District 9 playoff volleyball here on Explore Clarion. Mike Kalinowski, Lexis Twentier. It is Brock Jordan, the man, the myth, and the legend behind the controls here at Keystone High School. Well, Lexis, we get to the semifinal round. Elk County Catholic here to take on Keystone. You win, you continue on to the championship game. You lose, season's done. And both of these teams certainly want to fight hard to get into that championship match on Thursday.
Absolutely, and of course, winner playing the winner of the Clarion-Port game, and that should be a good matchup there as well. And we don't know where those will be yet on Thursday, but neutral.
Yeah, there was actually some talk they were going to try to maybe have them up at Clarion's Tippin Gymnasium, but that don't go with that in stone. Of course, I know in the last couple years, I think it depends on who wins in A and who wins in Double A, what they'll do on Thursday night.
Right. And of course, tonight also Red Banks at Brookville taking on for their semifinals as well. Should be a good matchup there.
Yep, both of those teams, and I'll tell you what, Red Bank, a huge 5-set win over Montauk. What was that last week? I know Mike Kilroy was down there, and I think it went like 3 hours or something.
It was, I remember, I'm friends with Becca Doherty, their head coach, and I was texting her beforehand, good luck, having her fill me in on what they were planning to do, and then I had it on Huddle, went to dinner, came home, looked to see what the score was. Well, it was still on Huddle, so I could still watch it since it was into 5 sets.
Yeah, it was something. And then you guys had it easy last week. You came over here to Keystone, and they just right through theirs. And Brock and I had a long one over at Clarion Limestone. It was fun, though. I won 5 sets with Clarion and Clarion Limestone. You got to go home and watch that, too.
I'm pretty sure I was in bed by the time you guys were home.
I think so.
It was a good one, though.
Yep. So it's been excellent volleyball. We've seen that this year through several teams, and I think you're going to see more of that here tonight. Our first look at Elk County Catholic. Now, did you get to play them as the season went on this year?
We did not.
They're always usually very, very tough, too, in that northern tier. And I expect more of the same here, too, as they come into this one. We're just seconds away. We'll have the team introductions, the anthem, and all that coming from Keystone High School. It's all coming up. So we'll hold it right here. And don't forget, coming up this Friday, we're going to have 2 football games coming your way, as Central Clarion will be up at Brockway, and Union AC Valley will be in action, too, against Kane over at Union AC Valley High School. So,
and, of course, the reffing crew probably excited for the 2 younger officials to get in, Natalie Dersh and Ainsley Hartle as well. So they're seeing some D9 playoff action. And then seasoned officials Ken Mortimer and Kayla Gold. Always good to see Ken and Kayla.
And I'll tell you, and it is nice seeing some of the younger folks starting to get involved with the officiating. And hopefully they'll do multiple sports as well, whether it's basketball or baseball, softball, track, field, whatever it might be. I don't know if the ladies want to do wrestling. They could officiate wrestling.
They'll officiate wrestling when you officiate wrestling.
I might. Well, and women's or girls wrestling is becoming so big in the state.
It is.
Would you have done that in high school?
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't have?
No.
So I could see you as a wrestler. You'd be pretty tough.
I probably would have been good at it, but I wouldn't
so.
have done it.
I know Jake gets scared whenever you give him that certain look, and I'm like, oh, boy.
As he should be.
So here we go. We're getting set for the team introductions, and first the anthem will be coming up, and we'll turn it over here.
Concessions here at Keystone are allowed to be brought into the gym. We just ask that whatever you brought in, please take out with you when you leave. And the 50-50 on sale will be pulled after the second game of tonight's affair. Hopefully you'll still be able to get you around tickets between the first and second game. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 2025 District 9 Girls Volleyball Championship. On behalf of District 9, the PIAA, and the Keystone Area School District, we welcome you to tonight's competition. Tonight's contest is a single-A girls semifinal game. The winner of tonight's contest will advance to the championship game to be played on Thursday, October 30th, with the site to be announced after this evening's contests are completed. Your paid and complimentary admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by these student athletes. Please give them your positive encouragement. Booing, taunting, and intimidating the officials and or opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable. Violators of this action will face removal from the contest. PIAA and District 9 ask that all spectators please adhere to the following items. In the crowd, signs, shakers, and noisemakers are not permitted, and small children must be accompanied by an adult at all times. Tonight's visiting team will be the Lady Crusaders of Elk County Catholic, and the home team will be the Lady Panthers of Keystone. Tonight's officials are Ken Mortimer, Caleb Gold, Ainsley Hartle, and Natalie Gurish. At this time, everyone, please rise to for the singing of our national anthem by Keystone sophomore Ryan Myers.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Myers. And now the starting lineup for Elk County Catholic. The Lady Crusaders are coached by head coach Josh Burrs and assisted by Tony Marie Sura, Leslie Garr, and J.D. Johnson. A sophomore, number 3, defensive specialist, Addie Brown. Sophomore, number 15, a defensive specialist, Bella Dixon. Junior, number 4, opposite side hitter, Maddie Lanzo. Junior, number 12, outside hitter, Haley Thorwald. A senior, number 5, setter, Rachel Van Slander. A senior, number 6, middle hitter, Sophie Cherry. Senior, number 10, middle hitter, Lena Pulaski. Senior, number 11, outside hitter, Peyton Newton. And the senior, number 14, Libero, Bryn Allison. And now, the starting lineup for your Lady Panthers. The Panthers are coached by head coach Casey Weaver and assistants Darcy O'Neill and Heather Delo. Number 22, sophomore, Peyton McElravy. A junior, number 11, Kira McGiffin, outside hitter. And at center, junior, number 6, Katie Oppfatter. Number 9, junior outside hitter, Bella Brandon. Number 8, a senior defensive specialist, Kira Edmonds. And that middle hitter out of senior, number 3, Lily Schumacher. A senior, number 1, at center, Addison Say. And at libero, a senior, number 2, Catherine Barrow. Good luck to both teams, and fans, enjoy the show.
So there you go. Starting in lineups, introductions, all that great stuff here at Keystone High School. We're getting set for the semifinal match. Are you ready, Lexis? This should be good.
I am ready. It looks like it'll be a good one. The energy's high on both sides of the court, and then, of course, you can hear the energy in the crowd.
Coaches getting their final instructions. In with the teams. Josh Shabers for Elk County. And, of course, Casey Weaver here with Keystone. They're waiting for the ceremonial handshake. One thing about volleyball, we talked about it before, a lot of handshaking.
A lot of handshaking.
And, like, cute little things they do.
You have to be okay with human touch.
Yeah. I think next year I might come down with your volleyball team and I have a few ideas for some cool handshakes.
Teach them some handshakes.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Sounds good. I don't know that I'll let you talk to them, but you can teach them the handshakes.
We could do that. So again, starters here for ECC. It's Gradle, Van Slander, Lanzel, Cherry, Pulaski, Newton, Thorwart, Allison, and Dixon. For Keystone, it's Burrows, Say, Shoemaker, Aldvater, Edmonds, Brandon, McGiffin, and McElravy. Did have to teach Lexis a little bit about Pulaski earlier on. General Pulaski, of course, helping us win the Revolutionary War, the Polish general.
Absolutely.
Now people out there are like, what?
You learn something new whenever you come broadcast with Mike.
That's right. And sometimes it's worthless. That one's actually pretty good.
That's useful.
Might come up in Trivial Pursuit or
and I will
Jeopardy.
think of you if I have to answer the question.
Does anyone still play Trivial Pursuit?
No.
No. I brought that up with my students one day. They had no clue what I was talking about. All right, here we go. These teams ready to go. Semifinal action here from Keystone High School. And we'll be thanking sponsors as we go throughout the night tonight. Maxed Out Storage, Clarion's newest storage unit facility. MaxedOutStorage.com. Becca's Boutique on Main Street in Knox. Sheer Chouveau in Knox, your full-service beauty salon, 425 Main Street. Mama's Mindy's House of Hair in Knox, your full-service boutique. Here we go as ECC with the serve, dug out by McGiffin. Say brings it across. Brandon on the attack, but it's going to go long.
It was a nice bump set across the court there by Say to get it to the outside for Brandon.
Edmonds checking in. Here's the serve. Set up Brandon on the attack that time. Brought back in there by Lanzel. up front, and Newton will put it over the net here for the Lady Crusaders. Altvater in the middle, setting it up, pushed over the net. Good dig that time by Newton and pushed over by Lanzel. Ball set, and that's going to go for the Lady Panthers on the attack that time. Forward tried to get it over the net but couldn't do so.
Great work up front, too, by Addison Say and her partner in crime, Lily Shoemaker, getting hands on that ball.
Here's Say. Dug out by Pulaski. On the attack that time is Newton, and Newton's going to get the kill. How about 2-1 here, ECC? And who gets the serve?
Sounds about right. I taught Dave that little trick whenever we were here last week. I said, just wait, somebody's going to get a kill, then they'll go serve.
Yep. Say whoever has the big play will be serving. Newton. Dig by Burrows. And on the attack that time was Brandon. Well, back to the middle. Lanza will get it over the net. Good job by her. Say is going to set that ball up into the middle. And that was Shoemaker on the attack. Here's ECC now. Van Slander over to Thorwart. Ball set on the backside. Van Altvater. Here on the attack again is Thorwart. And it's going to go long. So Thorwart's attack, 2-2.
Couple good rallies here so far. Isabella Brandon now is going to go back to serve for Keystone.
Dug out there, ball set. And that ball was blocked. And that block's going to go out of bounds. Point's going to go to Keystone. Here's Brandon again.
I think that's going to be a big key, too, for Keystone is getting hands on the hits from ECC.
Dug out by Newton. Ball's going to be set. Thorwart on the attack, and Thorwart's going to get the kill from the left side. Good set that time by Van Slander. Serving will be the libero, Allison. Dig by Burrows. Say to the middle. Altvater puts it over. Van Slander. Thorwart, her hit's going to go long. So 4-3 here, Lady Panthers.
See McElravy now coming in, which means it should be Shoemaker's serve.
So here's Shoemaker. 1 point advantage here for Keystone. Good dig. Van Slander's going to set it back up to the middle that time to Newton. Say on the attack that time, and that was McGiffin getting the kill for the Lady Panthers, 5-3.
Nice big swing over there. She had a big night the other night whenever Dave and I were down here.
McGiffin, a good athlete too. Like watching her play basketball too. She's really good.
Absolutely.
Here's Brandon. Ball set up on the attack. And that block's going to go out of bounds. Getting the kill again was Thorwart. In to serve is Gradle. (5-4), nip and tuck here, beginning first set. Ball dug out by Brandon, set up, and McElravy puts it over. That's Allison with the dig in the middle. Big swing, kept alive, and it's going to go in. Kill in the middle for McElravy.
Great hands there. You could see her kind of getting tangled up front, I think. I don't know if it was with Say or Altvater, but they were a little tangled up, but she still got there and got that block.
Here's Altvater. Good dig. Van Slander setting it up. The ball tipped. Calling Keystone into the net. 6-5. Dixon on to serve. And service error makes it 7-5. Third, we right back in for Dixon.
McGiffin going to serve now for Keystone.
Yep, Vince Lander. And boy, big hit from the left side that it goes long by Newton. Boy, right idea, just sailed on her. You hear that smack.
Absolutely. When you have a block in your face, too, you don't want to necessarily hit over it, but it's hard to do whenever they're tight like that.
Giffen with the serve. Vince Lander setting it back up. And again, Newton on the attack. And the point's going to go. They're going to say that Burrows could not get the hand down in time. So back serving here is Pulaski. Oh, that dig by Edmonds goes right over the net, and right there was Newton with the big kill. Boy, Newton was right there as that dig went back over the net.
When you're a strong power hitter, you love those overpasses, so you can just put it right back down.
Pulaski again. So it goes long. Seen a few service errors so far in this one.
A couple so far. Trying to get you an updated score from Port Allegheny and Clarion.
A lot of folks up there. Ball set. Newton on the attack. Altvater, Edmonds, Burrows. Dig by Newton. Van Slander sets it back to Newton. Newton has a block. Newton kept it alive. Pushed over by Say. Van Slander's going to set it over to Newton again. Here's Newton again. And it will be Keystone Point. She'll get the kill. Say up front. 10-7. Burrows. By Gradle, and here Newton pushes it over. Altvater comes right back over to Brandon, and Brandon with the kill down the line. Boy, that was...
There was no stopping that one.
That was definite. Burrows. Dig by Pulaski. Van Slander setting it to Newton. Dig by Altvater. Edmonds to Brandon. Oh, and a good job by Pulaski to get it back over the net. Here's Altvater setting it back over to Brandon. Brandon putting it over. Newton's there. Van Slander going to set it back in the middle. Ball dumped over in the kill in the middle that time by Van Slander. Or was that actually Cherry in the middle for 6? She kind of snuck in there.
It was a great look, too. She saw that opening in the little donut hole, as we call it, and took advantage of it.
Served by Van Slander. All set, pushed over. On the attack is Newton. Edmonds is there. Altvater's going to set it to Brandon. Brandon on the attack. That is a Pulaski. Van Slander over to Newton. And Newton is going to be tipped, and that'll be a kill for Newton. 11-9.
A lot of names we hear a lot of at ECC, Newton and Cherry, of course with older siblings too in basketball season.
Burrows to Say setting it over to Brandon. Dig by Newton. Van Slander comes back to Newton on the attack. Altvater's there. Edmonds and Brandon. The ball's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Point goes to Keystone, 12-9.
See Addison Say now back to serve.
Here's Say. Van Slander's going to set it over to Newton. Dig by Burrows. Boy, that's right up at the net. Fight there, but it went over by Say. Good job. Van Slander back over to Newton. Newton on the attack. Dig by Edmonds. Say setting it to Brandon, and Brandon with a big kill. 13-9.
Say did a great job at the net. You know, she's back row, so she can't jump and go over the height of the net, and she did well. Of course, her height has a little help there.
Dig from the back line. Here's Newton on the attack, and Newton's going to get it on that far side. Great job by her going across the court for the kill. 13-10.
And guess who's serving?
Newton. Say. In the middle to Shoemaker with the kill. 14-10. I'm impressed you didn't have any little cute things when it was Newton. Waiting for something from you. Usually you have something cute.
You're the one that makes up the names there, Mike. We have an Ascendant score.
All right.
Ascendant's trucking score update. Clarion leads Port Allegheny 16-13, I believe, in the first set.
Okay. Good job. We'll keep folks updated. Altvater right back at it. Here's McGiffin. Thorwart. And they're going to call them under that, what do you call it, out of bounds or under the net?
Looked like the momentum from Newton running into Cherry pushed her into the net.
15-10, Keystone here in the first. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball here on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Back here, Keystone, Mike Kalinowski, Lexis Twentier with you. Set one here in the semifinal in District 9. 15-10, Keystone leads ECC. Oh, and Brandon with that ace. You have to leave that ace for a little while, right? Isn't that what you do?
Brock and I are both just staring at you right now.
Hey, we're here to have fun. Here's Brandon again. That one's going to go long this time. 16-11. Libero will serve. It's Allison. Dig by Burrows. Say Shoemaker hits it long. 16-12.
You could see as soon as she contacted that too, she knew it wasn't going to go down.
There's the serve. Dig again by Burrows. Say sending it to McGiffin. And McGiffin. That block goes out of bounds, so McGiffin will get the kill. Five-point lead here for the Lady Panthers.
See Shoemaker now go back to serve for Keystone.
Oh, and the dig went right across. Thorwart had the dig, but it just went off her arm kind of oddly. Hard to handle there. 18-12, ace for Shoemaker. I'll stop that. Van Slander setting it back up. Here's Newton. Or that is a Thorwart on the attack. Thorwart will get the kill from the left side.
It's always nice whenever you get to pass it and then put it right back down.
Back to serve is Gradle. All dug out by Brandon. Van Slander setting it over there to Thorwart. Blocked by Altvater. Back to the middle. Ball pushed over the net by Pulaski. Here's Altvater on the attack. Altvater dug out by Gradle. Van Slander setting it up. Thorwart on the attack this time. There's Burrows. Here's Say over, and McGiffin will put it over the net. Has had to do it. Here's Gradle setting it over to Thorwart. Thorwart, Burrows with the dig. Say, McGiffin dumped in. Van Slander's there. Gradle setting it over to Thorwart. Long volley between the two. Here's Say setting it to the middle. McElravy dumps it over. Good dig that time by Allison. Here's Thorward. Oh, what a great dig by Burrows. Pushed over the net that time by McElravy. Here we go back over. Thorward on the attack. The ball's blocked. Good save, and McElravy's going to hit it long. That was Newton getting it over the net, and McElravy hits it long.
See a little bit of the frustration coming down whenever she saw it wasn't going to be in.
Brandon dig, McGiffin. Dig by Thorward. Van Slander setting it in the middle. That was Pulaski, and Pulaski's going to get the kill. 18-15. Gradle. Oh, it is just off the top of the net service error. Makes it 19-15. Not much you can do with those.
Have 3 service errors so far on ECC's side and 1 on Keystone's side. Not better now serving for Keystone.
Allison with the dig. Van Slander to Thorward. She's going to hit that into the nets. 20-15.
Have to wonder too if we'll see another timeout soon from ECC's coach.
Served by Altvater. Van Slander. Set up to Pulaski, and she'll get the kill. 20-16. Checking in is Dixon to serve. Big by Burrows. Altvater to the middle. Brandon hits it long. 20-17. It's back to 3. By Dixon. Off the net, ace for Dixon. 20-18.
See the slow creep back now by Elk County. Can hear the student section getting excited.
And that hit goes long. And you wonder with that student section, maybe just a little bit getting into the head of the serve that time, but Dixon doing a nice job to get them back within 3. They're all in camo. You would feel comfortable over there with your hunting stuff.
You know, I was wondering maybe if they were hunting prior to this.
It could be. Here's Newton on the attack, and a kill for Newton from the left side.
6 kills now in the game for Newton.
Pulaski back to serve. Big by Burrows. Altvater setting it up to Brandon. Brandon on the attack. The block goes out of bounds. Right up there after it was Cherry. Made a nice attempt, but the kill will go on that left side.
The amount of speed and just the energy behind Brandon's kills make it hard for that block to come back in.
Here's McElravy. Big by Pulaski. Van Slander in the middle. A big hit that time in the middle by Newton, but it's back over the net. Here's another big hit, and it won't make it back over that time by Cherry. 22-19.
And we do have a 22-19 Clarion lead up at Port Allegheny as well.
Similar. 23-19 here. Keystone. McElravy. Dig by Thornton in the middle. Hit over the net by Cherry. Ball set back up. Here's Brandon on the attack. Dumps it in. Newton to the middle. Pulaski on the attack. Altvater is going to be called for the carry. It was close. 23-20.
Just one of the awkward angles.
Back to serve is Van Slander. There's a dig by Edmonds. Say has to put it over and does. Dug out by Pulaski. Van Slander's going to bring it over to Newton. Newton pushes it over the net. Brandon's there to dig it. Back to Brandon from Altvater. Blocked there. Brandon keeps it alive. Altvater pushes it over. Here's that was a Lanzel. Say and Shoemaker. Lanzel in the middle. Cherry finds the hole in the middle, and it's 23-21.
That's where quite a few of ECC's kills have come from, right in that nice little donut hole. Not even on a hard hit either.
The serve, Edmonds. Altvater. Brandon has to put it over, and it won't make it. It's a one-point set now, 23-22, and a timeout will be taken by Keystone. We'll break. It's a one-point set. Don't go away. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Carly Tire in Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Carly Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Carly Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
All right, here we go. Back to action, 23-22. Keystone with the one-point advantage. Say is going to set it over. Brandon on the attack. It doesn't make it. We're tied at 23. ECC has come back to tie it. Van Slander serving. Edmonds, Say, Brandon. Tip there, Pulaski's there. Van Slander's going to set it over to Newton. Newton on the attack. Newton with the kill. 24-23, Elk County Catholic. And now they have a set point.
You see the reverse energy now. ECC's bench is loud and energetic.
There's a serve, and it goes long. We're going overtime. 24-24. Of course, you got to win by 2. And Say back. What do you say?
Over and in.
There's the dig by Thorwart. And the big kill by Newton as it's blocked. It goes out of bounds. It's 25-24 ECC. Set point. Here's Newton back to serve. All dug out. Back to the middle. Shoemaker puts it over. Good dig that time. And Pulaski gets it back over the net. There's Altvater. Say he's going to set that to Shoemaker. Shoemaker pushes it to the bag. Back up front it goes. Van Slander setting it up forward. Blocked there at the net. Here's Edmonds. Say back over to Brandon. Brandon gets the kill, and it's 25-25. Brandon serving as she got that kill.
That's how it works.
Always. We got by Pulaski, McGiffin, Say back to in the middle. Shoemaker in the middle with the kill, 26-25, and now it's advantage to Keystone for the set point.
Clarion, another Ascendance trucking update. Clarion took the first set, 25-22, up at Port Allegheny, so a close game up there as well.
Very much. Ball dug out by Newton. Van Slander setting it over to Thorwart. Burrows, Say, middle, Shoemaker, kill! Set, Keystone, 27-25 as the Lady Panthers get set number 1. We'll take a timeout. We're going to come back. We got a lot more volleyball on the way. 1-0 Keystone leads it. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body volleyball action right here on exploreClarion.com.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the Fun Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
NPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. Do-Brook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
Right back here at Keystone High School. 1-0 as Keystone leads it here. Semifinal action at Winter Place Thursday in the championship against either Port or Clarion. I want to thank Fox's Pizza Den of Knox, located on Main Street, 992-2238. And hey, a special shout out to the Lady Panthers on an amazing season from the pizza shop. And a special shout out to granddaughter Bella Brandon. Go Panthers. That's from the pizza shop in Knox. Got more coming up. We'll thank them as we go on. We got like 2 pages.
Or if you're like me, I have 3 because I had to make the print so big.
Yeah.
I don't have teacher eyes like you.
Well, Van Slander over to Newton, dug out by Brandon. Here it over to Brandon there. Van Slander to Newton. Newton on the attack. Edmonds with the dig. Say brings it back up front. Pushed over by Brandon. Good job. Newton's there. Van Slander back over to Newton. Dig out by Burrows. Say, middle. Shoemaker on the attack. Van Slander setting it up to Newton again. Dig out by Burrows. Say on the backside to Altvater, and Altvater will get the kill.
I love that Keystone runs a 6-2 offense, defense, both. I was trying to explain these to Dave, the rotations, the other day. So your setter is always setting from the back row. That means you always have 3 hitters, which is nice.
Oh, and the hit goes to the back line. How about that? I thought that was Newton.
I thought so as well.
So 1-1. Yeah, there's different strategy, just like with any sport, and it just depends where you're strong at and how you want to set it up. Newton on the serve. Here's Altvater. And Altvater gets the kill. 2-1. Big hit by Altvater that time. What did you like to run at Union?
We ran a 5-1, so we just had 1 setter, but, you know, seeing that I have some underclassmen that can set, you never know what's going to happen next year.
Change things up. Here's Brandon. Big by Pulaski. Van Slander setting it over to Thorward. She'll get the kill. Thorward gets the kill, makes it 2-2.
Thorward's been great, too, at hitting through the block rather than trying to tip around or over it. breaking the block up front.
Allison serving, the libero. Dig by McGiffin. Altvater brings it back into play, pushed over the net that time by Brandon. Van Slander setting it up to Pulaski, who has the kill in the middle, and it's 3-2 here, ECC. Allison with the serve, goes long. Good communication. You heard Brandon yell at Burrows, let it go.
And you saw her duck real fast. See Shoemaker now back to serve.
Dig by Thorud, comes right back to her. Burrows digs it, Say in the middle. McElravy has it tipped. Brings it back over to McGiffin. McGiffin, good dig by Allison. Ball to the middle, it's up into the nets. Got a couple players kind of tied up there for ECC to give that point to Keystone. 4-3. With the dig. Oh, and McElravy with the big attack. Allison's there to stave it off, though. Pulaski puts it back. Shoemaker up to Say to the middle again. McElravy dumps it over. McElravy will get the kill. 5-3.
Great IQ and great just look there by McElravy seeing the opening.
Shoemaker, and it's out. Good eye that time along the line by Thorward. 5-4.
See Great will now go back to serve for ECC.
Big by Brandon. McElravy will just have to hit it over. Allison's there. Van Slander. Thorward on the attack. Oh, good dig by Burrows, but it's going to go up into the net. Burrows got down in time, but that'll be a point here for ECC. 5-5. Brandon, Altvater, McGiffin, and Slander, and then over to Thorward. Here we go on the backside. McGiffin again. Just dumping it over. Van Slander's there. Allison's going to send it to Thorward. Burrows, Say, Altvater. Here on the attack. And that was Thorward getting the kill. 6-5 now, ECC. Cradle's still serving. She's doing a nice job.
She is.
Burrows setting it to the middle, then McElravy. Cradle up front, Thorward pushes it over the net. Say's there. Brandon setting it up to Altvater. Dig by Allison. Van Slander to Thorward. She's going to hit it long. 6-6 roll time.
They'll say there was a tip.
Oh, it was tipped.
At the net, yep.
Make it 7-5. The officials right on top of it.
Gradle still serving, so ECC's on a little run here.
Yeah, they are. Brandon, dig, Altvater, McElravy. McElravy hits it in right into the net. 8-5.
Looks like we'll see a quick timeout from Casey Weaver and Keystone.
8-5 here in the second. 1-0 Keystone leads it. We'll break. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body girls volleyball right here on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kales kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kales, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Right back to action we go. 8-5 here. ECC leads it in the second. Big by Brandon. Altvater right over the net. That's a big swing by Pulaski. Say to McGiffin. With the back line, Van Slander is going to set that over to Thorward. Thorward has it blocked. But back over the net. I don't know how Burrows did it, but a kill in the middle by Pulaski. Great hit by Burrows. Pulaski, though, finishes it there for ECC.
I think it was just one of those accidental things that went over the net whenever Burrows was trying to save it. It was a great hustle, though.
9-5. Altvater hits it into the net on top. It's 10-5. ECC jumping up to a 5-point advantage. Good by Gradle. Altvater setting it to the middle, and it goes long. 11-5.
It's a great look, too. You could see Keystone trying to switch it up and do something else, having Brandon hit from the back row that time around.
Gradle again. Big by Brandon. Altvater setting it over to McGiffin. Inslander, Gradle over to Thorward. Good dig that time by Brandon. Set up McGiffin on the attack. McGiffin. Oh, good dig by, that's a Newton. On the attack, that's Thorward. Say, McGiffin off the top of the net. Van Slander over to Thorward that time, and she's going to hit it long. 11-6.
See a tied game now, 10-10 in set number 2 up at Clarion and Port Allegheny.
Oh, the service error makes it 12-6. Dixon in to serve. She'll come in here for Thorward. Oh, and they thought that was going to be out, but it's in. 13-6.
That one was very in.
7-point advantage here for Elk County Catholic. They're down 1-0, but boy, taking control here in set 2.
I think this is the biggest lead either team has had.
It sure has. Burrows, Altvater back to the middle. Brandon puts it over. Van Slander to the middle. Pulaski on the attack, and the hit goes long, 13-7.
See McGiffin now going back to serve for Keystone.
Oh, good dig by Gradle, and nice job to get that over the net there by Newton. In the middle, here's McElravy dumping it over, and a kill for McElravy. What a good job on both sides.
Absolutely. Great hustle on ECC's side, getting that ball nice and up and over. And then, of course, McElravy now, her second kill of the night, coming from the same thing her first kill came from, a nice tip into the middle.
Dig there. Van Slander over to Newton. All dug out by McGiffin. Here's Brandon hitting it over the net. Van Slander's going to set it up to Newton. Here's Newton on the attack. Blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Point goes to ECC, 14-8.
See Edmonds now back in for McGiffin in the back row for Keystone.
Pulaski serving. Edmonds is there. Here's Brandon on the attack. It's blocked. Oh, good job that time by Altvater to get it back over the net. Here's the attack by Newton. Dug out by Edmonds again. Altvater is going to set it over. Brandon dumps it over the net. Terry now over. Here's Newton. Newton dumping it over. Here's Altvater. Edmonds setting it over to Brandon. Tipped at the net. Van Slander, Newton on the attack, and the block goes out of bounds. That was blocked by Say, but went out of bounds. It's 15-8. Dig by Burrows. Altvater. McElravy with the kill. 15-9.
Great look there from the right side from Peyton McElravy. And guess what? Now she's going to serve.
That should just be a prerequisite. Dig by Thornton. And the ball right over the net that time by Van Slander. Ball put over by Altvater. Van Slander's going to set it over. Here's Newton on the attack. Newton has a blocked and it falls down on the side of ECC. 15-10. Dig by Pulaski. Van Slander. That's Cherry on the attack, and Cherry's going to get the kill. 16-10.
Looks like Van Slander now serving for ECC.
Burrows with the dig. I'll set over to Brandon. Here's the set. Newton on the attack, dug out by Burrows. Say pushes it over. Dig by Pulaski, brought back into play and hit over by Thornton. In the middle. That was Shoemaker on the attack. Here's a Newton. And ball put back over by Altvater. Ball up front. Hit over that time by Cherry. Fight at the net. It's on the ECC side. The ball set up. Here's Newton on the attack, and Newton's hit goes long.
Great work on Keystone's side up at the net, just hustling to get that ball and get it saved and over.
So 5-point set here. Has anyone set yet? Say, look out. On the attack that time is Newton. Say back over to Brandon. Brandon with the kill. Brandon with a big kill that time to make it now a 4-point set.
You can just see the hitter-setter connection, too, that Addison Say and Isabella Brandon have. It's always a big weapon whenever Say is setting to Brandon.
Ball in the middle, tipped over by Cherry. Ball set back up, and there's Shoemaker. And it's over. Good job by Pulaski. Again, Brandon with the big kill. Great set that time. 3-point set. You may see a timeout coming up here if there's another point or two. Shoemaker, that's Thorward digging it out. And Slander to Newton over top of the net. Say in the middle to Shoemaker. That's McAllister. Now here's Newton. Oh, good job by Burrows to dig it out. Ball back to the middle. Brandon puts it over. Van Slander to the middle. Cherry has a block, comes back. Has to go over here. Pulaski does it. Here's Burrows up front. Say he's going to set that up. And Burrows' hit goes long. 17-13. Newton serving. Brandon puts it over. There's Pulaski, Van Slander setting it over here. And the hit goes long that time by Thorward. Well, back and forth we go.
Absolutely, and we'll see McGiffin back in now as the outside hitter up front. And Brandon serving.
Right off the top of the net, good dig by Pulaski. And that was Thorward on the attack. Say is going to push it over. Callister there. Van Slander over to Thorward.
We'll say it was 4 touches.
Yep. So 17-15. 4 touches that time as Lexis picked it right up.
We have an attendance trucking update from Port Allegheny. Port leads Clarion 19-16 in the second set.
Kind of like this back and forth. Van Slander setting it over. Forward. And the block's going to fall down on the side of Keystone. The point goes to ECC 18-15.
See Allison now back to serve for ECC.
Shoemaker. Good dig by Allison. Pushed over the net. All set up, and Altvater gets it over. McAllister setting it over to Thorward. Thorward. Ball right up at the net. Say with the kill. Little miscommunication on the side of ECC to try to get to that one. Say found it.
She did, and that was a great spot, too.
18-16.
Shoemaker now serving for Keystone.
Big. McElravy with the kill. Forward had the dig, but it was right over top of the net.
And you see Bella Brandon just hit the ground whenever Peyton hit that.
Timeout taken here by Coach Burrs at ECC to slow things down. And we got to thank a bunch of these sponsors, so let me get started. Sailor Construction, for all your new build, home improvement, and concrete projects. Give them a call, 319-4119. That's Sailor Construction, 319-4119. Remax Missy Roop Team. Nobody will work harder to sell your property. Pick up local. Say big. Your Clarion MacBid location, picking up in Butler, Pittsburgh, Mills, and now Monroeville. That's at Bid Runner. The Bethel Moose Lodge, number 366. Stop by for great food, great atmosphere, live entertainment, and high school sports live streams. Chauvery Overhead Doors offers top quality garage doors, entryways, windows, and more right at your neighborhood at competitive prices. And the world's #1 supplier of wood panel products is hiring. That's right. It is Chronospan. Text Ian 227-7625. 227-7625. Here we go. Shoemaker to serve. 1 point set here. All set up. And Shoemaker setting it back up. And McGiffin with the kill.
So great hands that time up front by McElravy too. She got the block and it came down and she was able to hit it right back up.
18-18.
Just like that, it's tied.
That's right. They trail by what, as many as 7?
Yes.
Keystone's just a workhorse, and that's something. Yeah, Elk's playing wonderfully. Keystone just seems to never be out of it. Van Slander and
before touches.
Yeah, the hit does not make it over the net.
And going off that, Keystone, and I made a comment to Bobby Freeman from North Clarion about this. Keystone is a team that mentally does not get down. Like you said, they were down by 7 at one point, and they're still out there playing their game mentally, emotionally, physically. And you don't see that often in girls' sports.
And the hit goes out of bounds by Thorward. 20-18. Keystone now up by 2. It's been something. Big comeback.
Absolutely.
Here's Shoemaker again. And the service error makes it 20-19. The only thing with the rally scoring, no matter what, you're going to get a point somewhere.
Absolutely.
Gradle with the serve, dug by Brandon. Altvater setting it over to McGiffin, tips it over the net. And Slanders there. We go over, McAllister hitting it over the net. All set up, McGiffin on the attack. And ball brought back in. That was actually Dixon. Ball set over to the middle, and McGiffin again. Dixon pushes it over in the middle. And McGiffin puts it over in the middle. Here's Pulaski, dumped it over. McElravy's there. Here's Say on the backside. Altvater. And the hit by Altvater goes wide.
That was a great deep corner there by Altvater, yeah.
Yeah, they're calling it in. Looked like it might have been wide. They're saying it is in. 21-19. Brock was there to correct me. You were there to correct me.
We'll both correct you right away.
You will, too. You'll be like,
it's
shut
the
up,
young
old
guys
man.
in here.
Here's Altvater. Dig by Newton. Dixon on the attack, and the hit by Dixon goes long, 22-19. And a timeout will be taken by Burrs quickly. 3-point advantage.
I don't
for
think
Keystone.
he's taking a timeout. I think he thought that was tipped.
Oh, okay, because he had his hand up like this.
Don't worry, we got you.
You're fine. You never know. I probably would have thought of a timeout. Dig by Newton. And Slander setting it to Pulaski. Good dig by Altvater. McGiffin hits that into the net, though, 22-20. Going to be a fight to the finish as Dixon will get set to serve. And it's in on the back line. Brandon thought maybe.
Is exactly how she got her last ace, too, whenever Brandon was back there and she was serving.
So 22-21, Keystone's lead is 1. Keystone does lead it 1-0 here in sets. Big by Burrows, and we're all tied. 22-22. Ace. That time for Dixon. Big by Brandon. McElravy sets it back to Brandon. Brandon puts it right over off the top of the net. Van Slander's going to set it up, and it's right into that net. They're going to call it out, 23-22 here, Keystone.
We have another Ascendance Trucking update. 2 Ascendance Trucking updates. Brookville is up 2-0 against Red Bank over there in Brookville. And then Port Allegheny just took the second set, 25-21 over Clarion. So they're tied at 1-1 up there.
Okay, it's close here, too. We'll see what's going to happen. Here's the attack by Newton, and it goes wide, 24-22, and it is now set point for Keystone. They battled all the way back from being 7 down, now to have set point. Here's McGiffin. There's the dig. Van Slander setting it over to Newton. Dumps it over. Ball pushed back over the net, but they're going to call, I think, a double hit. I thought that might be coming. 24-23.
I believe Pulaski is back there serving now.
Still set point here for Keystone. Big by Edmonds. Altvater over to Brandon. Cherry, Van Slander, and a kill for Cherry in the middle. We're tied at 24. We're going to overtime again.
Sounds like it's going to be the theme for tonight.
I think so. Pulaski's serve goes long. Set point now for Keystone, 25-24. Here's Burrows. Dig by Thorick. Here's Cherry on the attack. Edmonds digs it. Brandon tips it in and gets the point. It's 26-24 Keystone as they win set number 2. The Lady Panthers up 2-0 now as we go to set number 3. We'll break. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Girls District 9 Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DUBROOK or visit us online. DUBROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
For over 50 years, Carly Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Carly Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Carly Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right, welcome back to Keystone High School. We continue here as Keystone up 2-0. I want to thank Mending Hope Equine Rescue, 337 Town Road in Fairmount City. Strawberry Delight, they're open until November 16th this year here in Knox. You want to get over there and check them out as well. Alexis may do that on the way home. No?
I wasn't even listening. I don't even know who you said.
Strawberry Delight.
Oh, yes, maybe.
Here's the serve dugout. Say setting it over, and Brendan with the kill. 1-0 Keystone leads it.
That just goes to show how easily I can tune things out. I tune your voice out, and I'm right beside you.
Well, that's what most women do. Be sure to check out Blended Nutrition, Breast Cancer Awareness Month menu. That's located on Main Street in Clarion. There's the dig. And Slander setting it up. Newton on the attack, and she'll get the kill. We're tied at 1. Going to get some more of these in. Trinity Point Church of God, located at 180 West Trinity Drive in Clarion. Sunday schools at 9 a.m. All ages welcome, and service begins at 10. You need to get Jake out there.
I'll send him that way.
Here's the serve by Newton. Shoemaker will put it over. All set to the middle. Cherry on the attack. Fight at the net. Cherry's going to win it. Kill for her 2-1. Ron's Excavation, offering a demolition site prep, excavation, and lane clearing. Give them a call, 221-8024. Rovath Auto Body in Reimersburg. Deer season's here, and they'll also take care of your deductible, too. Here's the ball set to the middle. Shoemaker has it blocked. Right back, Terry. 2 kills in a row. 3-1.
It was a great block up front by Cherry.
How about the Pizza Shop on Main Street in Knox? Family-owned spot for amazing pizza and incredible wedgies. And from the Pizza Shop to the Lady Panthers, an amazing season. And a shout-out to the granddaughter on the team, Bella Brandon. Go Panthers.
Speaking of Bella Brandon, her and Catherine Burrows both surpassed the career digs record for Keystone in that last set.
Serve goes long, service error. And I had to say granddaughter, Bella, because it says my, when I want to think that
it's not your granddaughter.
Not my granddaughter. Brandon serving. Big by Pulaski. Van Slander to the middle. Cherry again on the attack. Ball hit back over the net. And Cherry's going to get it back over. Here's Say to the middle. Pushed by Shoemaker. Van Slander going to set it over here to Thorwart. Big by Burrows. Say McGiffin on the attack, and McGiffin's going to get the kill. 3-3.
Great swing there from McGiffin.
Also want to thank Maxed Out Storage, Clarion's newest storage unit facility on Grand Avenue Extension. MaxedOutStorage.com for rental information. Brandon off the top of the net. Ace for Brandon.
A great serve by Isabella Brandon.
How about Becca's Boutique on Main Street in Knox? We're thrilled to welcome new stylist Emily Parks along with veteran Sarah Ziegler, offering a full menu of hair services and extensions. Let's enjoy relaxation of our in-house massage. Pulaski's there. Newton setting it up. The ball back over the net in the middle. Here's Shoemaker with the kill. 6-3, Keystone. How about Sheer Chavot? Knox, your full service beauty salon, 425 Main Street. 797-2341, 797-2341. Cuts, color, highlights, acrylic, spray tanning, they've got it all. Ball right there, tip right back over the net. All batter gets the kill. 6-3. They have wigs too. I may have to go get a spray tan and a wig.
You would look a lot better with a spray tan and a wig.
We'll try it.
We can send Brock with you.
Oh, dear Lord. Here's Brandon. Dig by Pulaski. And that is Thorwart on the attack. Brandon's there. Altvatter's going to put it back over. Thorwart. Vince Slander back to Thorwart on the attack. And Thorwart's going to get the kill. 6-4. And one more here. Two more. Looking for a calm, fun, and relaxing experience. Mama Mindy's House of Hair in Knox, your full-service salon. For everything, cuts, color, highlights, and more. 797-0303. 797-0303 to book your appointment.
Serve there from Allison.
Fight there at the net. Altvatter's there. Brandon over to McGiffin. Newton from the back line. Van Slander in the middle. Ball hit over by Pulaski. Say setting it over to McGiffin. Good dig by Newton. Van Slander setting it over. And that was a Thorwart. Oh, what a dig by Burrows. Ball brought back into the middle. Hit over the net that time by Brandon. That's Pulaski getting it over for ECC. McGiffin on the attack. Block. Dig by Burrows. Great job by Altvater. Ball set to the middle. Pulaski. That's going to go off of the hand of Brandon. Comes back into the middle. Altvater tried to hit it over, but hits it into the net. 6-5.
Great rally back and forth and great hustle by Keystone.
One more here. Fox's Pizza Den of Knox. Perfect family dinner. Well, Fox's has it for you. Lamar Dendiors. 814-992-2238. 992-2238.
Saw an ace there from Allison.
Tied up now, 6 apiece. It's a lot of sponsors. Got to thank those folks.
I don't know how you're not out of breath.
I'm tired. I'd have to go get a massage, hair coloring.
A wig, a spray tan.
Oh, the spray tan.
Some food and some ice cream.
Here's Allison with the serve, dug out by McGiffin. Shoemaker pushes it over. Ball set. Pulaski on the attack. Burrows, Say, McGiffin. There's a Thorwart. Hit over by Pulaski, and she finds the back corner. 7-6 here, ECC.
The back corners are what will score you points. I mean, we saw Altvetter's cross-court hit to the back corner, that one.
Got to find those open spaces. Allison serve. Giffen tipped over by Say. Say putting it back up to McGiffin. It's blocked by Pulaski, and she'll get that kill. 8-6.
See a timeout there from Keystone now.
8-6 timeout here by Coach Weaver, and then we'll take a timeout as well. 2-0 Keystone leads it. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
Good luck to all of our area teams from Clarion Ford Chrysler.
Local sales team. Local owners.
And remember to buy local at Clarion Ford Chrysler, where all your money stays to the local community.
You're
eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
All right, here we go back to action here at Keystone High School. It is Gatesman's Auto Body volleyball action. The winner of this one will take on either Port or Clarion in the championship on Thursday. Right now, Keystone up 2-0. About 8-6 here, ECC in the third. Dug by Burrows. McGiffin puts it over the net. That is Lanzel to the middle. Pulaski. Say. Shoemaker. Dug out by Allison. Van Slander. Pulaski with the kill in the middle. Pulaski's had a strong match inside the middle. 9-6.
At least we have surpassed the 10-4 in each set.
Ball pushed over by Say. Here's Thorward on the attack, blocked. Goes up, hits off top there. They can still play it. It has to go over. They do get it over that time. Say's going to set that to the middle. Shoemaker on the attack, and it's in on the back line. 9-7.
And guess who's back to serve? Shoemaker.
Yep. Big by Allison, but it goes out of bounds. Kind of ran in that time to Newton. 9-8. (1-1). Clarion and Port were tied. All set to the middle. Oh, good job by McGiffin on Pulaski. Fight again, McElravy, and Pulaski's going to win that one. 10-8.
Have an attendance tracking update from the Clarion Port game. Clarion leads 13-11 in the third set. And again, like you said, they're tied 1-1 overall.
That's the closest leg here. Cradle with the serve. Ball back across McGiffin. And McGiffin's going to get the kill. Good hit by McGiffin. 10-9.
See Altvetter now back to serve for Keystone.
Oh, Allison's dig, she was backing up, and I think that's what hurt. Which the ball hit her, just kind of died in front.
The awkward footing on the back, yep. Looked like her foot kind of got stuck or something. She couldn't get the step forward.
So 10-10, we're tied. Ace that time for Altvater. Big by Newton. Set up Pulaski on the attack, and it's going to hit that antenna. 11-10 here, Lady Panthers taking a lead. Altvater, ball dug out. Set up, here's Pulaski on the attack. Altvater's there for the dig. Ball pushed over the net by Brandon. And Slander's going to set it over here. Thorward pushes it over the net. Brandon brings it back up front. Hit over by Altvater. Van Slander, Gradle, with the back line, Newton. Altvater over to McGiffin. Van Slander setting it over. Thorward has it blocked that time, but by Say, but it goes out of bounds. 11-11.
Make a wish.
Okay. Can't tell.
You'd have think long and hard about that and close your eyes and everything.
Well, I've been planning for it. Dug out. McGiffin brings it back in on the Dixon serve. And Brandon's going to hit it out of bounds. 12-11 here, ECC. Altvater plays it off the net. Brandon, though, hits it back into it, 13-11.
Seen a couple free balls from Keystone go into the net tonight. So far, it hasn't hurt them too bad.
Dixon serve goes long, 13-12.
Great work from Brandon and Burrows following that one to the line.
Giffen back to serve. Dig by Newton. Inslander brings it back to Newton. Newton puts it over. McGiffin to Brandon on the attack. Good dig from the back line. Fight right there at the net, but Brandon's going to miss it that time. Point goes to ECC. So our eyes get big because it was up there.
Sure did.
Here's Pulaski. Dig by Burrows. Altvater sending it to McElravy, who hits it into the net. 15-12 now ECC. Served by Pulaski. Edmonds with the dig. Brandon pushes it over. Newton on the attack here. Off the top of the net, she'll get the kill. 16-12. ECC starting to pull away.
Those are the ones that you can kind of score on because after hitting it so hard over and over, you have the other team's defense ready for it, and then just kind of a nice little subtle hit, and you can score.
Pulaski again. Burrows with the dig. Altvater is going to set it over to Burrows, or Brandon. Dig by Newton. Inslander back to Newton. Altvater's there. Edmonds, Say. Inslander in the middle to Cherry. Cherry dumped it in. McElravy kept it alive, and Brandon pushes it over. They're going to say McElravy was, someone carried it.
I think they're going to say McElravy did.
Okay.
Up her arms.
17-12. Timeout taken here by Keystone again. 17-12. Keystone leads it 2-0, but it's a 5-point lead for ECC. We'll break. It's Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball on exploreClarion.com.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
All right, back to action. Timeout by Keystone. They're down by 5. Pulaski with the serve. Ball set right into the net, and it's 18-12 now. ECC here in the third. They trail Keystone 2-0. But they're looking good here.
On a little bit of a roll. A couple errors on Keystone's side helps too.
Big by Edwards. McElravy's going to set it over to Brandon. Brandon hits it into the net. 19-12. Here's Pulaski again. Big by Burrows. Set to the middle. Brandon pushes it over. And Slander to the middle. Cherry with the hit over the net. Here's Altvater in the middle. McElravy with a big swing. Good dig by Thorward, excuse me. The ball back over the net. Here's a Keystone. Brandon on the attack. Pulaski's there. Van Slander's going to set it over to Newton. Altvater. Edmonds. Brandon hitting it over. Here's Newton on the attack. And Newton with the kill. And another big point, 20-12 here as ECC pulling away by 8.
Might be the new biggest lead of the night, 8 points.
I think so. Big by Burrows. Altvater with a little dump. Van Slander to Newton. Blocked, and Newton's going to get the kill. Newton on this side, 21-12.
Some strong swings, unofficially with my stats, Newton has 15 kills on the night. So quite a few.
Pulaski with that serve. Here's Brandon on the attack. Point to ECC, 22-12, 10-point lead. Boy, this is surprising here in this one. Pulaski. Big by Edmonds. Altvater. McElravy gets the kill from the right side, and that's what Keystone needed. A lot of work for Keystone, though.
I like when I see, and this is for most middles, especially at the high school level, because they don't hit it straight at the 10-foot line most of the time, swinging from the right side or the outside because they have that extra court space, too. And we saw it right there with Peyton McElravy's swing. She needed that extra space, and it helped.
Right up front, here's Newton on the, that's actually Cherry on the attack, and Cherry's going to get the kill. 23-13. ECC rolling here in set number 3. They're down 2-0. Coach Josh Burr is very happy here what he sees in this set. They're not going away. Here's the serve by Gradle, and that serve is in, 24-13. That's a set point now here for ECC.
Definitely seeing a great ECC set this time around.
Ball set. Brandon gets the kill. 24-14.
See Addison Say now back to serve for Keystone.
So he dumps it over. It gets the point. Ace for her. 24-15. Here's the dig. Here's Newton on the attack. Dug out by Edmonds. Say he's going to set it to the middle to Shoemaker. And Slander sending it back over to Newton. Newton with the big swing. And there it is. 25-15. ECC wins the third set. So we'll go to set number 4. 2-1. Keystone leads it. And you're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Girls Volleyball here on exploreClarion.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kales kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kales, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank. Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695. This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville. If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Welcome back to Keystone High School. We go to set number 4. Keystone leads at 2-0, or 2-1 now, as ECC won that last one. Convincingly 2 by 10. Here's Pulaski, though, hitting into the net to start this fourth set. Winner of this one will take on Port or Clarion Thursday in the championship at District 9. Back up front. Cherry puts it over the net. Edmonds with the dig. Say setting it to the middle. Shoemaker, battle there. Good dig that time by Edmonds. Put over by Altvater. Lansell over to Newton. Ball dug out. And that ball's going to be hit right on the back line. 1-1.
A sentence trucking score update from set 3 up at Port Allegheny. Clarion took set 3, 25-23. So they lead 2-1 now.
That's been nip and tuck up there. 2-1 here as well. Here's the dig by Edmonds. Burrows over to Altvater, and Altvater hits it into the net. 2-1 ECC. Served by Newton. Dig, fight at the line, pushed over the net by Edmonds. And Slander's going to set it to the middle. Cherry on the attack, but it goes long. 2-2 are tied.
See Brandon now go back to serve and McGiffin checking back in.
Ball off the top of the net and on the side of Keystone. Good job by Thor at that time. And then put over by McGiffin. Lansell over to Thorwart. Oh, Brandon is going to hit it. It goes out of bounds, but had to get it over on that third hit. Had a valiant effort on that one.
Absolutely.
3-2 ECC leads.
Allison now serving for them, their libero.
By Brandon. Here's McGiffin. And McGiffin will get the kill to tie things at 3. Nice hit by McGiffin from the left side.
Shoemaker now heading back to serve and McElravy back in.
Nice dig by Newton. And the block there by McElravy. Comes right back over to Thorwart. Say, McGiffin, and does it make it over? It is not. Point goes to Keystone. Good attempt by Thorwart, but just couldn't get enough on it. Shoemaker serve, Newton dig again. Here's Newton in the middle. The dig goes out of bounds. Point goes to ECC. We're tied at 4.
It's a great back row swing from ECC's side.
Here's Gradle. Altvater. Oh, and McElravy had to hurry over to get that one. And Slander sending it over to Thorwart. Here's McGiffin. Dumping it in. McGiffin went for the easy hit that time and gets the point at 5-4.
Great spot, sending ECC crashing altogether. Altvater now serving.
Van Slander setting it over. Thorwart Dugout there, Brandon that was Altvater putting it over to McGiffin. Forward, going to get it right back. Tip right at the net, Say. He's going to get the kill for Keystone.
The lone block from Say up front was right there. She was right in front of it.
So a 2-point advantage here for the Lady Panthers. They're up 2-1 here. The winner moves on to the district championship. Altvater, picked by Newton. Thorwart, blocked there by McElravy. 7-4. I don't think it made it back over that time.
Did the student section help you with that one?
Yeah, they're very perceptive.
They're kids.
Thorwart. Brandon brings it back. Good job. Hit over. Good job by Say. Van Slander to the middle. Thorwart puts it back over the net. Here's Burrows. Altvater to the middle. McElravy with the big swing. Thorwart's there for the intercept. Coming back over to Thorwart. Thorwart has it blocked. Allison back to Thorwart. Altvater. Brandon. And McGiffin's going to find the back line. 8-4 Lady Panthers.
See Keystone on a little run now.
Dig by Newton. And Slander brings it back over. Thorwart on the attack.
I'll say it didn't quite get over the net.
Yeah, did not make it over the net that time. 9-4. This is how ECC took off in that last set, jumping right up. Altvater, Allison digs it out. Here's the set. Forward. And Altvater puts it over. Van Slander's going to set it to the middle, and Pulaski with the big swing. Burrows is there. Here's McGiffin. Allison digs it out. Van Slander over here to Thorwart, and Thorwart's going to get the kill. Went off of McElravy that time, 9-5.
It was a nice big swing there by Thorwart, giving her 10 kills now unofficially. And if she was serving, she would be the one serving. But Dixon checked in for her to serve.
Yep.
So still her position to serve.
Oh, sure. Here's Dixon. Big. Altvater and McElravy. Van Slander sending it over. Ball blocked there is on the Newton's attack. Here's Newton again on the attack, and Newton's going to find the side. They're going to call it out. Must have been just off that line. It was real close. The official were right on top of it.
You saw all the girls from both teams looking at the ref, and he was looking down at his line, judge ref first.
Yep. They depend on each other. 10-5. We didn't get 10-4.
I'm not upset.
Yeah. McGiffin with the serve. Allison with the dig. Here's Newton on the attack. Oh, and Newton's going to get the kill. Makes it 10-6. Good attack by Newton.
Now Pulaski back to serve for ECC.
Dig by Burrows. Altvater over to Brandon. Brandon with the big swing. Good dig from the back line by Newton. Or that was Thorwart. Newton on the attack. Altvater going to set it over to Say. Say puts it over the net. Van Slander setting it up here to Newton. Newton has a block, but it goes out of bounds. Say won the block that time, but it goes out of bounds. Newton gets a kill, 10-7.
McElravy and Say up front are a dynamic duo when it comes to blocks. They always get a touch on almost every hit.
Pulaski's serve is in on the back line, 10-8. ACC back within 2. Served by Pulaski. Dig by Edmonds, all butter. Brandon had to hit it. Dawes gets it over the net without hitting that net. Van Slander to Newton. Newton, big swing. A dig by Burrows. Brandon. Van Slander going to set it back up to Newton again. And Newton hitting it, and she'll get the kill. Boy, they were hustling with everything they had. Makes it 10-9.
I'm still amazed at how Brandon got that free ball over the net when she was right up there. But hey, it happens. It worked.
Pulaski. Burrows. And Brandon's swing goes long. We're tied at 10. So 10-10 timeout will be taken here by Keystone. We'll break two. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body Volleyball right here on exploreClarion.com.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Back here at Keystone High School, Mike Kalinowski, Lexis Twentier with you. Brock Jordan taking care of the engineering duties tonight. Keystone leads 2-0, or 2-1. I keep saying 2-0. It's 2-1. 10-10 though. We're tied here in the fourth. Winner goes.
Still serving.
Okay. There's that dig by Brandon, and Say hits it over. All right up into the net, fight there, and the point's going to go. Keystone, they're going to call ECC up into the net.
See Burrows now serving. And Shoemaker back in.
Dig by Pulaski. Van Slander into Cherry. That one's not going to make it back over the net that time. 12-10 here, Keystone leads. Clarion was also leading Port Allegany 2-1, right?
They were, and now we have a Port lead in the fourth set, 9-8 over Clarion right now.
Here's the swing by Cherry. Back to the middle and hit over, and it's right on that back line. Pulaski's there. Van Slander in the middle. Cherry dumps it over. Altvater. Edmonds. Say puts it over. Van Slander to Newton. It is blocked, and the point will go to ECC. 12-11.
Van Slander now serving for ECC.
Altvater, Say to the middle. Here's Shoemaker. It stays right on top of that net. Altvater's going to put it over. That was a forward and up front. Cherry gets it back over the net. Altvater dumped in by Brandon. Hit over by Van Slander. Brandon on the attack. Lanzel over to Newton, blocked. Cherry fighting there. Ball hit to the back and finding the hole on the back line. That time was Brandon, 13-11.
That was a great look. The volleyball IQ is just phenomenal, too, to see that.
Great awareness.
Addison Say now serving for Keystone, and after the last set, they made an announcement that she has broken the all-time career assist record. So congratulations to Addison Say.
Newton on the attack. Good dig by Burrows. Say setting it to Brandon. Brandon with another kill as Brandon starts to heat up on the left side. It's 14-11. Say back to serve. Newton, Van Slanders, right to the middle to Cherry, and the Cherry's going to find, or that was Cherry up front there with that kill, 14-12. Okay. making sure on the score. Newton, Burrows. Here's Altvater. Van Slander's going to set it to the middle. Cherry on the attack again, and Cherry, it's going to go out. (15-12) here, Keystone.
McGiffin back in now, and Brandon serving.
Three-point advantage for the Panthers. They're up 2-1. Good dig. And Slander over to Thorwart. Good dig by Burrows. Altvater. Dig right up front. Oh, and Shoemaker gets it over, and then the ball hit back over here by Newton. Ball up front, McGiffin pushes it over. Lanzel up front, Thorwart. Ball was blocked. Burrows brings it up front to Altvater. Van Slander, Thorwart, Burrows from the back line. Ball set up to McGiffin and dumps it in. Good dig that time by Lanzel. Thorwart putting it over the net. Say to the middle, Shoemaker. The ball dug out. Set back up. Say's going to come right over to McGiffin. McGiffin taps it over, but it's out of bounds, 15-13.
Great rally back and forth. Allison now serving for ECC.
Burrows is there for the dig. McGiffin is over there on that third hit. Thorwart, good dig by Burrows again. Say over to McGiffin. McGiffin has a block, but the block goes. They're going to say it's in. Right on that line, 15-14. ECC right back in it. Burrows dig, Say with the set. Shoemaker, good dig from the back line by Van Slander. Say hitting it over, but Say's going to get called here for the carry. Or the two hits.
You kind of hear that 1-2 hit.
Yep.
Pretty loud.
15-15, we're all tied up. Student section on their feet, the crowd all into this one. Oh, and the service error makes it 16-15. Keystone.
Shoemaker now, back to serve. McElravy back in up front.
Dig by Thorwart. Newton brings it back to the middle. Allison will put it over the net. Say is going to set that over to McGiffin, and McGiffin will get the point. She'll get the kill as the block goes out of bounds. That block was by Pulaski, but out of bounds. 2-point advantage here for the Lady Panthers. There's the dig. And Slander over. Thorwart on the attack. Say he's going to set it to McGiffin. McGiffin off the top of the net. Couldn't get it to go. Tried that little balancing act.
It was a great idea, but it just maybe a millimeter further.
You guys practice that stuff off the net like that? Like, let's try to balance it here.
No.
Okay. So most of the time it's just luck.
Yes. See Gradle now serving, and that's who got them on a little run the last set.
McGiffin on the attack. Lanzel over to Thorwart. Brandon with Burrows with the dig. Here's McGiffin. And the kill for Pulaski. We're tied at 17. (17-17), 2-1 Keystone leads here in this semifinal. There's the dig. And over the line that time, they're going to get Altvater. Stepped over that line under the net. 18-17 ECC. Altvater And how about McElravy with a huge hit that time to tie it up at 18. You heard that going off of bodies and everything.
Absolutely. Saw Ainsley Hartle ducking out of the way down there as the ball came flying at her off of the ECC player. All better now serving for Keystone.
Dig by Newton. Allison. And that's a good job by Thorwart to get it over the net. Here's Altvater to McElravy. Oh, how'd they do it? The dig go back over. It was kept alive by ECC, then the dig. Here's Thorwart again, the block. ECC with it here. Thorwart again on the attack. Back line, and that's Burrows. Set over here to McGiffin. McGiffin, and it goes wide. 19-18 ECC.
I'm pretty sure that hit went off of Allison's face or head somewhere. See Dixon now serving for ECC.
Well, you got both sides involved in this one now. Service error makes it 19-19. We are tied.
We've seen 11 service errors on ECC's side and just 4 on Keystone's side for the night.
That's impressive, yeah. Big difference so far in some of these sets. Here's McGiffin. Dig by Thorwart. Van Slander setting it over to Newton, and Newton is going to get that kill. 20-19 ECC.
Have an attendance trucking update from Port Allegheny. Clarion leads in the 4th set 20-15, so starting to pull away right now.
Here's Pulaski. Dug out. Brandon back to the middle. Burrows will put it over. Here's Van Slander to the middle. Oh, that ball blocked by McElravy. And Sanders going to set it over to Newton on the attack. Newton dumps it in, and the point for ECC, 21-19. ECC jumps up by 2.
Unofficially, Newton 21 kills on the night.
She's been
So sounds
really
about right.
good.
We've heard her name quite a bit.
Pulaski off of Burrows. Altvater over to Brandon. Brandon comes back with a big kill, 21-20.
That's what Keystone needed. You could see it in her face, too. She wanted that one.
Would not be denied.
Burrows now back to serve.
Shoemaker back in, too. Van Slander going to set that to the middle. Newton dumps it over the net. Burrows kept it up there, and what a job by Burrows, and then miscommunication up front as that ball was between about 3 different players. 22-20, the point goes to ECC.
You hear the student section nice and loud over there.
Gradle serve, it's on the back line. 23-20, ECC by 3. They lead it. Why don't we thank some more sponsors while we have the chance here. We'll run through this list one more time. We have Sailor Construction and Concrete. We're just going to go through some of the names. Remax, Missy Roop Team. Bid Runner. Pick up local, save big on your Mac bids in Clarion. New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, number 366. Shirey Overhead Doors. Chronospan, the world's largest supplier of wood panel products. 227-7625. If you'd like to get a job, they're hiring. Farmers Mutual of Marble, bringing local expertise for law protection to the communities they proudly serve. Sean Zerfos for Clarion County Sheriff. Re-elect Sean Zerfos here this coming November. Mending Hope Equine Rescue, 337 Town Line Road in Fairmount City. Strawberry Delight, too. They're open until November the 16th here in Knox. Here's the serve by Gradle. And now it is set point to tie it up for ECC on the ace.
See McGiffin checking back in now for Edmonds.
We might be going to a 5th set. Here's the serve, dug out by McGiffin. Say, over, ball dumped in by Brandon, 24-21. Keystone now has to play mistake-free.
See Addison Say now back to serve.
There's the ball dug out. Newton on the attack. And it's on the line. 25-21. ECC wins set number 4. And we will go to a final and deciding 5th set coming up. We'll break. You're watching Gatesman's Auto Body District 9 Playoff Volleyball. It's all right here on exploreClarion.com.
Fallers Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fallers Furniture.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information. Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
Well, here at Keystone, it's going to be a loud 5th set. We're tied at 2, Keystone and Elk County Catholic. Who's going to move on? We do have a final. We're going to go to Lexis of that Clarion Port match.
Yep, an Ascendance trucking update from Port Allegheny. Clarion took the 4th and final set, 25-17. So they won 3-1 over Port Allegheny, and they will be playing the winner of this match on Thursday.
So we'll see who it's going to be. Here we go, 5th set on the way. Burrows to Brandon. Dug out by Lanzel. And Thorward on the attack. Altvater's going to set it over to Brandon, who dumps it over, and a hit goes out of bounds. 1-0 here, Keystone. Now remember, the 5th set goes to 15. You still have to win by 2. Here's Say serving. Dug out by Pulaski. Thorward to Newton. There's the dig by Burrows. Say back to the middle, and Shoemaker. Dig by Newton, but it goes into the net, and Shoemaker will get that kill. 2-0 here in favor of Keystone. Dig. Shoemaker with the kill in the middle. The dig was right up on the net. Shoemaker took advantage.
Saw the excitement on Keystone's side of the court after that one. You can hear it in the gym right now.
Got people standing all over the place. They're all excited. Who's going to take on Clarion on Thursday?
And both teams might not know yet that Clarion was the winner because it just happened.
Yep. Forward over Van Slander. And Newton puts it over the net. Burrows. Say. And Brandon with another kill. 4-0 Keystone. And a timeout will be taken by Coach Burrs. Wow. You can listen to the crowd now.
That's what it's all about.
It sure is. And more sponsors here. We do want to throw in. We have Bauer Truck Repair. Whether your truck needs a simple oil change or a complete rebuild, Bauer Truck Repair can do the job. Blended Nutrition. That is located on Main Street in Clarion. Trinity Point Church of God at 180 West Trinity Point in Clarion. Sunday school, Lexis, 9 a.m. for all ages. Church service begins at 10. Bronze excavation, 221-8024. They'll do all kinds of great excavation work for you. And Rovath Auto Body in Reimersburg. Deer season's here. Don't forget, they will take care of that deductible too. Four nothing in favor of Keystone. Set number 5. Ball's dug out. Here's Van Slander over to Newton. Newton dumps it in. Dug out by Say. Ball set over. Here's Altvater on the attack. Lanzel over to Newton. Newton will get the kill. It's 4-1.
And Newton will go back to serve.
She's been, I'll tell you what, a force in this one. Newton off the top of the net. And the ace for Newton. 4-2. By Altvater. Say brings it back. Altvater can't get it back over the net that time. It is 4-3. ECC was down 4-0. Now they're back within 1 here in set number 5. Set 5 goes quickly. Here's the serve by Newton. And a rotation error on Keystone. We'll tie it at 4. Here's Newton serving.
5th set shorter, so you have to make sure, keep those rotation and service errors to a minimum.
Altvater back to the middle. Brandon pushes it over. There's Thorwart on the attack. Save is going to be called here. They're going to call someone into the net.
I believe it was Shoemaker, yep.
5-4 ECC.
Have to wonder if there's going to be a timeout on Keystone side here if ECC gets another point or two.
Brandon tying the shoe here. And we're ready. Newton off the top of the net. Ace for Newton, 6-4. And a timeout taken here by Coach Weaver. 2-point advantage. We're tied at 2 apiece. We'll see who it is that's going to take on Clarion coming up on Thursday. We don't know where the championship matches will take place yet, but they are to announce that at the end of the match tonight. See if they do say that before we get off the air. I think they know.
I'm sure they'll know. They probably have an idea depending who wins.
Fifth set, 6-4 here, ECC.
Still anybody's set and match right now.
Ball still alive, and Burrows gets it over the net. Lanzel over here to Thorwart. Now here's Keystone. Altvater back over the net. Newton's there. Van Slander's going to set it over to Thorwart. Thorwart on the attack. Edmonds, Say. Here's Brandon. Dug out by Newton. Van Slander's going to set it to the middle to Cherry. Burrows, Say, hits it over. Lanzel. And Thorwart. Ball still alive, and it's going to hit that top thing. Pushed over by Say. They kept it going. In the middle, here's Cherry. Cherry's going to... Nope. Actually, ball still alive. Not sure how. Here's Brandon again. Ball up front. Ball tipped over the net that time by Van Slander. Say puts it back over. Here's Pulaski. Or that was Cherry, actually, and now Burrows from the back line. Say sending it over here to Shoemaker. Van Slander. And that is Thorwart. Say, Shoemaker, Brandon. And the ball right up near the net, and the point's going to go to Keystone that time. Cherry could not stop from going over the line.
There was a lot that just all happened in that one rally.
Wow. That was a tough one. 6-5.
See McGiffin checking back in now. Brandon back to serve.
Ball dug out by Thorwart. And then the hit goes out of bounds.
Good work on Keystone to be at that line and make sure it didn't come in.
6-6, we're all tied here in set number 5. There's the dig by Pulaski. And Slander over here to Thorwart on the attack. And that one that time does not make it back over the net. 7-6 here in favor of Keystone now. Keystone was up 4-0. Then ECC jumped up. Now Keystone back up again.
It's all about who makes the least mistakes.
Here's Brandon. Dig by Pulaski. Van Slander. And hit over by Newton. Say McGiffin. Newton's there for the dig. And Slander up Thorwart on the attack. And Thorwart's going to get the kill. 7-7, we're tied.
Saw a little miscommunication between Burrows and Brandon on who was going to take that one. Allison now serving for ECC.
Couldn't get any more even. Burrows is there. Say setting it to McGiffin. McGiffin on the attack. And McGiffin will get the kill. 8-7 here, Keystone.
Shoemaker now serving. McElravy back in up front.
Dig by Pulaski up front. The ball tipped over the net there. Say is going to set it over to McGiffin, and McGiffin's head is in. Oh, what a hit by McGiffin, 9-7.
McGiffin has a great, just like Altvetter had that great cross-court swing with a nice power behind it, and we'll see an ECC timeout there.
Josh Burrs will use the timeout. While we have that chance, more sponsors. You ready? Got the Pizza Shop on Main Street in Knox, your family-owned spot for amazing pizzas and incredible wedgies. And the Pizza Shop also would like to say to the Lady Panthers, congrats on an amazing season, and a special shout out to the granddaughter on that team down there, Bella Brandon. Go Panthers from the Pizza Shop. Oh, we got Maxed Out Storage, Clarion's newest storage unit facility located on Grand Avenue Extension. MaxedOutStorage.com for rental information. Becca's Boutique on Main Street in Knox. It's growing. And they offer full menu of services, hair extensions, and more. Cheers Chavot, Knox. Full service beauty destination, 425 Main Street. 797-2341. 797-2341. I feel like you need to talk like that dude that used to be on the FedEx commercials. Real fast. Here's the serve by Shoemaker.
Be an auctioneer.
And Thorwart gets it over there. Here's McGiffin on the attack, dumps it in, but
Pulaski jump into the net with their hands on that one, trying to come up.
So 10-7. Tied at 2 here in set number 5, 10-7. Keystone leads by 3. Thorwart. Van Slander back to Thorwart. Brandon pushes it over to Aldvater. The top of the net, there's Pulaski. Lanzold back over. Thorwart, the hit goes out of bounds, though. The block went out of bounds. 10-8.
See Gradle now, back to serve. This is a good rotation for ECC, too. It's how they've gotten a couple of their leads so far.
Big by Brandon. McElravy. Oh, good job by ECC to keep it alive. Thorwart gets it back over the net. Here's Say sending it over to McGiffin. McGiffin's going to get a kill for McGiffin. Big hit by her, 11-8. And I'm sure the girls don't know yet that Clarion was the winner because they've been right at it here in this set. Who's going to play them? We're going to find out here. Good dig that time by Allison. Altvater, McGiffin just gets it over the net. Pulaski's there. Ball set over to Thorwart. Altvater to the middle. McElravy has it blocked, and good block in the middle, and the kill that time for Pulaski. 11-9.
See Dixon now into serve. 3 aces and four service errors. So over and in, I'm sure, is what she's thinking right now. And that's what it was.
Altvater setting it on the backside to McGiffin, but the hit goes long. 11-10. ACC back within one. We are in set number 5 if you just joined us.
It's only to 15, so we're close. We're almost there.
Good by Dixon. It goes off of Brandon. Altvater to the middle to McElravy. Dig by Allison. Set over here to, at that point, we'll go to ECC. That was Newton with the kill. 11-11. Burrows, Altvater, and hit over by Burrows. No. Carry called here against Keystone. 12-11 ECC.
And we'll see another Keystone timeout just to regroup and reset.
Wow. Well, going to keep going here. We got a few more. How about Fox's Pizza Den of Knox, Pennsylvania? Looking for that perfect family dinner there, Lexus? Well, Knox's has it for you. From their den to yours, 992-2238, 814-992-2238. How about Mama Mindy's House of Hair in Knox, full-service salon? They offer anything from cuts, color, highlight services, manicures, nail art, more. Waxing, too. To send the governor over there. 814-797-0303. That's 814-793-0303. And Sheer Chabot, the Knox full-service beauty destination, 425 Main Street, 797-2341, 797-2341. Cuts, color, highlights, acrylics, and more. Got him in.
I'm proud of you.
I tried. Here it is, 12-11. Dig out. Ball to the middle. McElravy just hits it over. There's Pulaski. And on the attack that time is Newton, and the block goes out of bounds. 13-11 ECC. Up by 2. Here in set number 5.
ECC's outside hitters have really been working that block on the outside.
Ball hit over by Brandon. Dixon there. Van Slander over to Newton. Newton's hit is on the line. 14-11. And it is now match point for Elk County Catholic to go on to the district championship. Keystone's undefeated season on the line as well.
Still loud, still energy going on in this gym right now.
Here's Dixon. And there it is! Elk County Catholic comes from behind to knock off Keystone. 3-2 to go on to the district championship against Clarion coming up this Thursday. Wow.
That's good volleyball right here, though.
You're darn tootin'. So there we go. It'll be ECC and Clarion facing off in the championship. We'll have to let you know where that's going to be on Thursday. We will be there. Set number 1, Keystone won it 27-25. They won the second 26-24. Then it was ECC 25-15, 25-21, and then in that set number 5, 15-11. Boy, that's a great volleyball match.
Absolutely, back and forth. ECC with a reverse sweep. I'm sure, come that third set, their coach was saying, it's all or nothing here. We have to go. And they went. They got it.
They sure did. They came back, and Keystone gave it all they had as well. And nothing to be upset about. A great season for those Lady Panthers. taking that undefeated season all the way into the semifinal in the districts. And boy, I'll tell you what, to get that far, especially in District 9 now with volleyball the way it is, this is fantastic.
Especially almost not after not having a season. A week before the season started is whenever they finally named a coach. And first year head coach Casey Weaver took him to the semifinals. Can't be mad about that.
Not at all. Well, that's going to wrap things up for us. Again, Elk County Catholic comes back to knock off Keystone 3-2 to go on to take on Clarion in the Thursday night championship match. And that'll be right here on Explore Clarion. We'll have that for you. For my partner, Lexis Twentier, for our engineer, Brock Air Jordan, taking care of the engineering duties. I want to thank everyone here at Knox 2 for making us feel welcome. Final again, it's ECC 3, Keystone 2. And that has been Gatesman's Auto Body Girls Volleyball right here on exploreClarion.com. Mike Kalinowski bidding you a pleasant good night. We'll see you again coming up on Thursday. Also, don't forget football on Friday. And you've been watching